Hi guys, and welcome back, or welcome if this is your first time to the podcast. I'm Jamie, your host, and the dyer behind m1yarns.com. And today I have what I will very slightly call a finished object review. And I say that because I did not knit this, but rather I had it knit for me, for my shop. I have quite a few yarn festivals coming up where I'll be vending, and wanted to put together some really cute, fun spring top kits. And so I had a lot going on, and you just can't do it all. I mean, you have your personal knitting, and then you have the yarn dyeing, and then the business admin. You get it. Anyway, so I put a call out for testers for a few different projects on my Instagram page back in, I want to say, January. And actually, a friend of mine, Katie, she reached out and said, yes, I would love to knit a sample for you. And we agreed that she would knit this. And I have my laptop over here so I can reference a few different things that I want to tell you about it. Because this kit is launching. If it hasn't already, it will be very soon in my shop. And this is the Abydos top by Lily Kate France. This pattern came out last summer. I'm actually just going to set this yarn down for a minute. This pattern came out last summer, and I just thought it was so unique. Okay, so I lost track of what I was saying because I got interrupted by a phone call. My apologies. So anyway, this top came out last summer, and I just thought it was so unique and really elegant. So this is DK weight, and then obviously, well, maybe not obviously to you, but this is mohair, and then you create these little tucks, which Katie, my sample knitter, said was not bad, so don't be intimidated. And what I'm really excited about from a yarn dyer's perspective is that this yarn is a new base to my shop. And I'm calling it, what did I call it? And I'm calling it Sheep in a Tee because it is 50% merino and 50% cotton. And I used to dye cotton yarn. I don't personally love knitting with 100% cotton yarn. I know a lot of crocheters really love cotton, and I think cotton is more conducive to a lot of crocheted fabrics simply because of the way crochet can drape depending on the stitch and the design as a whole. But I used to dye cotton and got a lot of requests for cotton from my customers down in like Texas and Florida, and I really was set on not stocking cotton until I found one that I really loved, that I myself would knit with, would wear, and that I thought took the dye really well. So long story short, it's been about 3 years since I have stocked a cotton yarn, and I am crazy about this base. Sheep in a Tee, like I said, is 50-50 merino cotton. It took dye really beautifully. This is my, and I made new colorways for this base. So this was not only like a fun way to introduce a new base, but new colorways. Because if you're not familiar, cotton takes dye differently than animal fibers. So it was a great opportunity to play around in the dye pots, and this colorway is called Old Levi's. And I'll try to insert some photos and show you some kits that I am putting in the shop. But this is the kit that I knit. As you can see, the navy, the mohair in general is really subtle. And let me just say, I know like your immediate first question is, how do you style this? And I thought I would probably wear like a flesh tone cami underneath, but I am just wearing a flesh tone bra, nothing underneath. It's super comfortable. You can't even see my bra straps, maybe just barely. And even on camera, you know, the camera picks up all sorts of details that you can't see like in everyday life. And so I'm really excited about how wearable this actually is. I think I will get a lot of wear out of this in the summer. I can see pairing it with like maybe some like white denim shorts, or like today I have a cute little skirt on. I'm about to go take some photos of this. Another great feature about this pattern that so I worked with Katie on how we wanted to create this sample. She made rather, the size 2, which the pattern is designed to fit with 0 to -2 inches of ease. So 2 inches of negative ease. So I'm a 36, and we made the one to fit the 32 to 34. It does talk about how when you measure, it's really important to measure your upper bust. So like this part. So definitely if you're going to make this pattern, read through the pattern well. Read through like pattern project pages, I think, are always a good thing to look at on Ravelry, just to see what other tips and tricks people said. Anyway, so I am a 36. I'm actually a double D. And I think that this actually probably, technically, I think it does have, I don't know, maybe it's exactly bang on, like no ease, no positive or negative. Katie, who knit it for me, she is a little bit larger than me, and she tried it on and it looked really good. So I think you do have a little bit of wiggle room. The cotton, because it's got merino in it, does have some nice, like it has some shape, but it also has some flexibility. I think this yarn in general, I'm interested to see what customers think, because I think it would make great for like a pair of DK summer socks, maybe to go hiking. Wool, as you know, I hope you know, is very breathable. It wicks sweat. And cotton is very breathable. So I feel like this is the perfect summer yarn, and I'm really excited about it. What I was saying about the bust sizing. So I made 36 double D. You probably wouldn't know it by it. I'm not like one of those double Ds that's like her cup runneth over type of situations. But, you know, it's all about like what this measurement is and this measurement and all that. I'm not a bra measurer person. I just wear the bra. But for those who are even more well endowed, there's an option on the pattern of bust darts. We did not do that in mine because I didn't think I was busty enough to need it, and I kind of just wanted to see how it was without. But again, if you are if your cup is full, so to speak, and you're interested in bust darts, or as an opportunity to learn a new knitting skill, you want to try the bust darts, that is in the pattern. And she talks extensively about that in the pattern, so you can choose if you want to do it or not. But side note, this is the Abydos top, but she also has an Abydos sweater that has long sleeves. So I want to go back to the measuring. You choose a size based on your upper bust. This may mean you choose a smaller size than usual, but bust darts can be used to add extra room for the girls. So all that to say, and she says, if you are between sizes, size down. Let's see. It is worked seamlessly from the top down. It's a circular yoke, if you can't tell just by looking at it. Great pattern. I've never knit a Lily Kate France design before, but she has a lot of really gorgeous designs. She has a really lovely Instagram page that I highly recommend following, if for nothing else, just really inspirational knitting content. What else can I say? Oh, let me show you just a few of the kits in the shop. So one of the colorways I dyed this on is my Silver Fox colorway. And this is a really popular colorway in my shop. It's just such a good light gray neutral. And this is one of the larger size kits. So depending on the size you select is how many numbers of the skeins of the cotton merino that you get. And look at just how good that yarn looks. I mean, it just looks scrumptious. I paired it with Silver Fox for the mohair. And I've got a similar neutral. This is Beach Sand. So this is almost like a warmer tone, whereas the Silver Fox is a cooler tone. Beach Sand also for the mohair. I love that colorway. Then I've got Beach Sand paired with a really pretty, like, you know, kind of spring mohair. This one I really love. This is Scottish Heather. That's the colorway. I actually created this colorway for a friend named Emily, who a few years ago got married in the woods. And these were her wedding colors, and I created a colorway for her. Anyway, another new colorway I am adding to my shop is Be Happy. And I'll tell you about this colorway in another podcast episode, so you'll have to tune in. But there is a special meaning behind this. I just think it is gorgeous. I'm obsessed right now with yellow. And how fun is this? Love it. This is Tunisian Desert and Be Happy. And then this is Be Happy with gold. Very similar. Fun, bright spring. Anyway, so 10 out of 10 recommend this pattern. 10 out of 10 recommend having samples knit for you. Thank you so much, Katie. You did a beautiful job. I don't think I could knit this better myself. But you're a very talented knitter. So there you have it. I'm about to go take some photos outdoors. Hopefully I get some nice natural light. And thank you for listening. Thank you for joining me here. If you don't already subscribe, please hit the subscribe. Help me with YouTube's algorithm and hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. And hopefully I'll see you on the next episode. Bye.